السلام عليكم شباب، سوزي وانتم مع مالك قناة امان جيمر. شباب سوزين. شباب، حكيت لي مشكلة عادتي تسوى شباب وتفوت عليه التهابات شباب، وواحد تسوي نصه شباب. اول شباب عندنا ماشان هاي اللعبة شباب الحلوة شباب. قبل نبدا اي شي شباب اتمنى منكم شباب تحطون لايك شباب واشتركوا بالقناة شباب وبين فعلوا جرس التنبيهات. يا شباب والله قهر شباب، قهر كل ساعة تشيل هاي المشكلة شباب، كل ساعة تشيل المشكلة هاي بلاي فور سدد معقد. شباب انا نفس التسويق شباب، سوينا هاي مهمة، لقيت الاكل مال هذا وقيت هاي بنية ومن حكينا وين هذا، قال شفت اكو سبح بالمطبخ شباب، انا فهمت بالقصة. رحت بالمطبخ ناني عابو كان شفنا سبح بنية، سبح بنية صغير، ومنا قلنا ايش شفنا السبح وهاي وحكينا وين هاي وهاي ما صدقتنا وسالسة هيك. منا نزلنا حنا نلغز مال الاحرف يما ديش السخون ناخذ وحلنا اللغز وقاردنا بنية وخاي اساحتهم شباب، ادي ساحف راسي لكن والله يعني قهر شباب، قهر. المهم شباب عندنا بعد اذا تحديث هاي اللعبة شباب، تحديث حق مقاطع جديدة. انا رحت لتسويق قديم هزمنا بوس الاخر، هاي مقاطع جديدة شوفوها، هاي نانا شباب، هاي مقاطع جديدة شباب بالتحديث، وهزمت هذا البوس بالتصوير. فعاي من هزمه ما ثانية اخلي غير فيديو، هزم يوم غير بوس. عندنا بوس تقريبا وين اتذكر، ما اتذكر وين دقيقة، بس خلنا بالذاكرتي زين والله ناسي. اي هذا لقيته. المهم شباب هاي الاحداث اللي صارت، بالسالفة تقهر شباب، سالفة تقهر كل ساعة نبدا شي قوي وشي غحت تسوير شباب. اللي شاف فيديو ما ساحتهم على قصة اللعبة تقريبا نصها شباب. انا من يوم بدت اللعبة حتى الان انا ما فهمت القصة زين وشلون هذا العالم يمشي وقوانينه شباب. بس اللي عرفت عن هذا العالم من سبب اليوتيوب ساعدني وبعض الناس ينسون على هاي اللعبة فادوني شباب. هذا العالم يحكمون 3 حكام او 3 عناصر، ودول الحكام هم صاحبين هاي العناصر. انا اقول حكام عسل، هم يا هي العناصر اللي نحن نعرفها، الثلج، النار، الماء، هاي العناصر اللي نحن نعرفها. نحن حتى الان نعرف 5، هو التنين الثلج شباب، ورافائيل تنين الهواء، اظن هو رافائيل اظن صحيح شباب، وما ادري. انتوا تكتبوا لي التعليقات دون ما تحرقون ياهم الحكام الاخرين انتقلنا. المهم شباب هاي الارض شباب قبل مئات السنوات شباب، يعني هاي الارض قبل مئات السنوات، حتى قبل من هاي مدينة، وهاي هاي مدينة كانت مدينة، دول كان نقلوا بيه هنا سبب الذئب الثلجي، من عادوا الى هاي المدينة. يعني هذا كان مو عش التنين، انا عبالي عش التنين لا. المهم شباب عدو يعني ما ادري شلون اشرح شلون احكي، راح اراهش ما الحكي كله. خلت من قسم الناس سولفتهم.
What? You really got the ghost to promise to stop haunting the inn?
ايه نعم تكلمت معها كانت تغني.
Wow, you really are something. I am in your debt. Please, wait a moment. I'll make you the smoothest, silkiest bowl of almond tofu.
اوكي شوف عيقوني. المهم هاي الحكام الثلاثة
My hands
شباب،
are steadier than ever now that she's gone.
دول الحكام السبعة شباب انقدروا انقتلوا، وميهم قتلوا ناس يعني صار دم، حتى يعني صار قيحان حرب مثل نقول نحن العراقي، صار قيحان حرب، الغدات الذبحات مع دولة. هسه الحكام الحاليين هسه باقين اظن. هي الاميرة حاكمة الارض صحيح، هاي عنصر وما نعرفهم اظن صح. بس بس على الاقل عرفت ان المدينه ليسا تحكمها 3 اسر. هسه الاسر 3 اسر هاي، يعني اذا تكون الحلقه الاولى قلتهم اكو ناس قسموا، يعني عائلتين قسمت. عائلتين تريد تقتل رافائيل، هي عائلة صغيرة وعندها نفوذ كبير بهاي المدينة. والعائلة الثانية يعني محافظة على تقاليدها وهيك ما شابه. ما شابه يعني. لا ننتقب هذا الولد المغرور مرة ثانية. المهم شباب عدوني لا حكي شلون ولا شفتوني دايز سبب، يعني هاي المشكلة طبعا انه اي واحد يجوز من هيك مشكلة تصير له. هذا شباب هاي شخصيات بديت اكرهها صحيح، والتحديث خلوا هاي سكوتم. هاي شخصية هاي اريد احصل عليها ماكو. دمعت وسويت ما حسيت على هاي الفتاة عنصر هذا البويزن. تعال.
You two, again.
انت. هاي شباب كان احد الحراس الخنسة احد الممالك القديمة، هو الاخير متبقي وحي مغرور. انت شو ما مت والعاوي يموت بسهولة.
Wait, don't go disappearing again.
What's
اعتقدتني.
this?
شنو قال؟
It's your favorite almond tofu, as well as this distant traveler's best dish, a satisfying salad.
هاي شباب من اغفى دوليتي. هسه سولفتهم عن قصتهم.
Quick, tell him everything before he finishes eating.
Rex Lapis. How could this be? I can't imagine it. Though times have changed, I've never imagined a Liyue without him. The ruling Qixing. Just what role have they played in this?
اوكي حسنا. اوكي حسنا.
I will seek Mooncarver, Mountain Shaper, and Cloud Retainer. It is time they too made their decisions.
اوكي
Adepti do not turn on their responsibilities. I have my reasons to not want to be tainted by the mortal realm, but responsibilities are responsibilities.
ايه.
Our
Okay.
god is the god of contracts, after all.
اوكي.
Wait, Paimon still has one last question.
مين؟
That Dusky Ming, she's...
When conquering demons, on occasion, you can come across spirits who have never hurt
هم
anyone.
شباب من شباب
Yet are
تتحمسون
also not yet
شباب
able to
ومن
be
الدعم
moved on.
انتم شباب. ما ادري مقع شي طويل قصير ما ادري صراحة.
So I asked the innkeeper and the boss if they could keep her here for a time.
So
Okay.
really, Wang Shuin was looking after her. Really
الحداد
keeping a
من
wide
جد
range of
جد.
business
لازم أعرف
going,
قصة من
huh?
حكيتهم اياها بفيديو. انا اسوي شباب شوفوا انتم زغم مزلزل يمتم شباب من يوتيوب نفسه هم يحكوني قاع حكي عندهم. انا اسوي انا ازلزم هذا الحكي لا عندي وقت وقلت لهم الحكي مفيد واللي ناخذ منه فائده هيك. السلام عليكم شباب. ارجع لما سالي هاي اللعبه. اقول شباب صارت المشكله همي بالتهابا. اول ما وقفت الفيديو وقلت لهم صارت عندي مشكله، وقفت الفيديو اني وتوزعت منها شباب. سويت نص ساعه تقريبا هسه الفيديو هذا وممسوح سبب تفت تابع. انا جيت احكي ويا هاي الشخصيه وصار سوالف. المهم شباب خلنا نحكي لكم المفيد. ايوه الفيديو ما صارت قتالات او سيوف او قلع وحش، بس حكينا معلومات وقال لي يبحث عن سوالف. هاي بكان طبينا الى هاي بكان ما دول الجماعه دول مقنعين. شوف بكانهم يعني قد فخم وحكينا ويا هاي النقابه لا شين دولي. المهم الحكي وايد لغى حكي وايد مهم وراحت نفس المعلومات. اولا شباب عدونا شباب. اولها مو بيدي التهابات كل ساعه تطفي والفيديوهات ما ادري ليش تتمسح اول ما تطفي التهابات. انا لازم اعدل الاعدادات مال التصوير حتى نحل هاي المشكله. تكتبوا لي بالتعليقات لا تعرفون شلون نحل هاي المشكلة بالإعدادات ما التصوير ما اللي فوق، أو دزوا لي رابط ما فيديو شباب، فالشيء ممنوع للتم شباب. المهم شباب تحدثنا ويا صاحب القناة وهيك قال معلومات شلون عن أشخاص يعني معينين. منا تحدثنا ويا هذا الشخص يملك عنصرين، وانا قلت لهم ليش يملك عنصرين هسه، نحن ما شفت عنصرين مالاته، يملك عنصرين. شباب اولا لما نعرف هذا احد المجموعات الاربعه، دول يجرون عند ملكة يسمونها ملكة الثلج، هي احد الحكام السبعه، وهذا احدهم يملك عنصرين. انتوا تعرفون هذا ايتم كل واحد يحمله، هذا جوهره وينها؟ شوف هاي الزرقة بس هواي عنصر يفيده، بس هذا شيء عنده قفاز يبدل بين العناصر، وهذا اقوى من الجوهرة اللي عنده، يعني سالفة قوية. المهم انا دكون اللي حقه سويته نزلته على بلاي وقلت انا شفت الانيو، لا مو هي شباب، مو هي نفسها خطفة اختي، انا حتى ناسي شكلها، شوف الحرب. اي نعم انا ناسي شكلها. وسويت انا قلت لازم اتذكر شكلها، وحسبت الفيديو الاول نزلت على هاي اللعبه وذكرت شكلها. الهاجمت على اخر ولد العادف الغريب، على اخر صاحب رافائيل، مو هي طلعت غير بنيه، احد يجرون ويا هذا. المهم نحن هسه ليش عن نلتقي بشخص، خلينا نكمل. عندنا شباب لا احكي وايد والله
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Leo Chising would hide the Geo-Archon's vessel.
ايه اسمه ليو اذن ليو ما اتذكر عشان.
So where is he?
هذا
In
اسمه
Leoli Pavilion?
ليو بليزيان اذن اسمه. ايه الحق قبل كان بس حكي، وهاي قاتلت بوس وحش حجري مع الاسف
He
واحد.
certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you.
اوكي
I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Leo custom.
احيانا افكر قاعد يصير مواد تهابا.
Welcome
شوف
back,
هذا
sir.
الحجر.
You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
هذا الحجر مال قوة، ما يأديت، هو الماء لا هيك، كل واحد يولد بعنصر وياه، وهذا عنصر الماء، فهاي الجوهرة تفيده وتساعده يعني ما اسم الفيلم. او القفاز اقوى من هاي الجوهرة، قوي حيل، الاساسية مو مستقر، تقدر تحول ويا القاقات، يعني ما تبقى على عنصر واحد. اخيرا التقينا بيك.
Hi.
اخيرا التقينا بهاي الشخصية اللي ما حسيت عليها. هاي الشخصية وايد ناس يحبونها، لا وايد فانزات.
Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wangsheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wangsheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
اوكي.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Indeed, it is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
اوكي.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly. Well, they are still. I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because.
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
اوكي.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
شباب بالاعدادات في اليوتيوب دغوا ترجمه الى اللغه العربيه شباب.
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend.
وخاف ما حد يعرف يكتب بالتعليقات يعني يمكن اسوي فيديو امسح هذا الشيء. كهرباء مزعجة.
The times have
وقسم بالله
changed.
مقوم.
You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Leo's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng funeral parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
عجوز اخوك شباب.
Well, if you really think about it, we don't have any other choice.
Indeed, no amount of consideration can change this outcome. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again.
اوكي.
If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
اخيرا خلصنا الحادثة. عجوز
All
شباب
right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it?
عدونا على هاي الشي شباب ما ادري اسوي يعني صراحة بس الفيديو الحمد لله وشكر صار هاي مشكلة صراحة. اتمنى شباب ما يقد دعمتم على هاي السلسلة بعد قتالات بعد نسم القصة بس ما فاتنا وايد حتى يعني.
You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
هاي الشخص ما ندرس صديق ابد. ما دام احد زملائي هاجم علينا ومسح كرامته بالقاع. كانت قوية شباب هي سيدة خابيتها. تنحب شخص عنده عنصرين. هاي صعبة. هم بس عندهم قفاز وانا والبقر شوفوا البقر شو قدرته قدرته هو اي عنصر يقدر ينتقد به سبب الحكام بكل سهولة دون ما يداروا. هم يستخدمون اقفاز ويخاقون حياتهم لما يحصلون على القوة. يعني شوف التناقض. وحتى انا معلومتهم هسه حتى هسه مسألة القصة يمكن هذا الشيء ميمي ما اكو ناس وايد ما تعرف ان شخصيتي تقدر تتحول اي عنصر يريد اي عنصر. هسه نحن العناصر اللي عندنا هي 4 نقدر نحولها الرياح الارض لا تفعل عناصر الارض الرياح النبات الثاني يمكن تعال.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue? I see. So you're that sort of person. It's not a bad thing. But I suppose you have yet to experience the substance of Liyue's 3,700 years of divinity.
شباب ليش ما نقول لك عماد دزم هاي؟ إيه ما يا أخي وقت مو وقت بس المدريعة. أنا لا قلعة شيء حيل متسوق مثل أحتوي الأمير وقلعة خيارات هيك أدزم. هسه حتى هاي الشخصية ما تهمني حيل هسه حاليا.
Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow.
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucus jade worthy of a deity.
اوكي حسنا. حماسه شباب هذا الحكي كله عشان نوايا من القصة. هو حتى نصه قار لكن لا باس. قد احب هاي المدينة يصير بالليل. عمي المدينة هادية تحب تقعد هناك تسهر قهوة ساخنة. هذا كنت ساعة سمينا حجار.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're here for... What was it again?
Noctilucus jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
نحن ندور على الحجر.
Radiant grade, Noctilucus Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up.
اوكي هم هسه فهمت يدورون على حجر معين ويا هذا التاجر يبيع الحجر. دقي يصير هاي الحجر معينة يمكن انا عندي يعني بسبب مغامراتي صارت عندي ويا حجر اني. وهاي ما شباب لقيت حجر فريد من نوعه اظن وين تقريبا خلنا نتذكر. اي بهيش الحفرة الطويلة. أظن أحد مغامراتي فيديوهات اللي نزلت على مغامرة تشوف العالم الجديد قلعة مياه.
But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Very good. It seems you have learned some tricks of the trade.
لا مو هي الحفرة الطويلة. لا عفوا الثانية اكو تنس هون ملزم. لا هي كون ملزم هو طويل وهسه سوف بلا خيقة. أحد مهمة جانبية كانت تساعد واحد.
What do you think, Mr. Zhongli? How should we pick from these pieces of Noctilucus jade?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
اوكي بس خوش حتى رجاءً.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
العب.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again! Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
ما تتاخذ كمية كلها.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What?
لا يحكي بحق الجحيم.
Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations.
يعني شخصياتنا نقعد اسوس وهاي.
Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
ليش ما نثق بهالاخ الشباب؟ انت هو انقذنا هي مرة من الحبس، هو قلنا عن هذا الشخص لا الحبس، انقذنا من حراس هي مرة صاحب الخاقة.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it.
أما شباب بقع من فيديو شباب وتمنون شباب. هاي القصة لازم نعرف قصة اللعبة. من يوم بديت هاي اللعبة صار 3 سنوات، صار 4 سنوات ألعب بيها. هاي تعرف قصة اللعبة، يتعمق بيها حيل.
A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It, Noctilucous jade of excellent quality, would have superior pyro-affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality.
Okay. يحكي وايد.
I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Okay.
Priceless, huh? Hyman's just sad that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Okay.
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... well... fine. As you wish, then. How about this? I can take a small sample of all 3. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Okay.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Stingy? I've already been very generous. Any more and you may as well have my neck.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
هذا ليش يدخلني بشخص واحد؟ ما ادري هاي شخصية كئيبة وهاي يدخله بواحد ما تذكر اسمه ما يصير عليه هجوم مرة ثانية. بس عرفتوا سبب غشوا.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
بس هو قوي هلاخ قذف شلون يعني.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Oh, Paimon remembers we once saw this big pot down at the Dada Upa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
اوكي بس خلصوني. لا العب حسين الحجر. اذا هذا الحجر قوة قانية هذا ما يبيع منه. وين خلينا نوقف الفيديو هسه. الفيديو انا احفظه وما يروح سبب تابع. هم لعب سوى مهمات جانبية وسويت لي اكلات. حتى خاف شي قارئ وشي معركة قوية سويت لي شلون اكلات منا ومنا. شوف اكلات وسويت هم وصفات مال الاكل اشياء كثيرة سويتها. يا هو وين يريد نروح؟ اوه هذا المكان. اوكي انا شباب حماسه شباب عندنا صارت حلقة قوية شباب. اريد تصير قوي هو متعة لكن اوكي. نهاية القتال نهاية الفيديو خلينا نقاتلنا بوشي حتى يحسن شلون المستوى.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's someone. لازم يكون شيء.
That's the pot. It looks like the hilly trolls are still using
أنا ما
it.
دققتم على شيء.
It's a bit bright, but we gotta cut the line.
قد أحب هاي الشخصية. سريعة وخفيفة بتصير. أول ما أوصل هالمكان.
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need.
حق الحجار هذا ليش؟
Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
ليش خلى الحجار شباب؟ اللي يسوي لازم لا تسوينا مثلا يعني
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and
طب
continue
نبغى حسوا
looking
خلنا
up.
نركز.
No one escapes my sight. With sword comes shadow.
الوضع هذا
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it?
لا كانت ما حتى هاي.
More hilly trolls! They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food!
عصر ها.
Scatter!
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
حماسيه صار. ها صح عن قوس مال الفتاة هذا قوي حيل يعني قوس يعني مو ضعيف.
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
بعد عدله هسه وين يريد ننتقل بيه؟ اوكي خلينا ننتقل بيه نفس المكان. هسه يعني ما ناخذ اثنين او نسوي شيء مثلا هسه اوكي هيك ما اقدر اسوي شيء. يلا هسه خلينا يوم احس المقطع عشي دوخه وكل مو مرسوم بس يلا يوم اقاقع شرط شي واضحة. ليسون شلون جوهر نسقط قوتهم نسقط غضبهم مثلا شنو الثاني. وين هذا صاحبنا؟ ايه صح.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Huh? No, it wasn't that one. Paimon remembers that it wasn't very bright. Think a bit harder. Huh? No, it wasn't that one. Paimon remembers that it wasn't very bright. Think a bit harder. Exactly. That's the one Paimon remembers too.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucous jade for?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
Oh, I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liu Chising and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liu will continue to prosper as it always has done.
الوسوى بالحلقة كلها حكي وهاي هذا حتى مهم يلا نعرف شلون هم نعرف على الجواهر والعالم.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucus jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait. Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier? That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the right.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
I will do my best. You have...
غواي غواي دختان حرفيا دخت هاي حتى مهم حيل. هسه وين زعمقهم هذاك الفخم؟ قرب ليسهم. صدقون هاي جماعة شباب انتوا قلعون هاي جماعة خير وتود سلامة المملكة انا ما انقلع هذه الحاجة. هاي الجماعة انا ما اثق بيها بس هاي الجماعة عندي اسباب شخصية انا ما اثق بيها. هذا المكان دكونة عن تقبل الأميرة أخيرا يعني هيدي تقبلها الفتاة صار لي سنة هيدي تقبل. شنو هناك؟ ما تنسى شنو هناك؟ أخي ما شلون واحد ثاني هناك هلا حتى ناس يعني. باكو يعني سويه؟ يلا باكو حبيبي ما عندنا الا باكو ها وايد ما ادري. إذا يكون هذا المكان كان احتفال من نزلت هاي حقه
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
شباب عندنا سالفة فيديو قوله ساعة ساعتين ما ادري انا قد اصور. انا سويت فيديو الاول انقطع 8 دقائق والثاني يمكن 3 دقائق لا 4 وهذا ما ادري قوله هسه حاليا.
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location and have begun making preparations for the rite. That's right. The Liyue Qixing have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith.
صح هو هذا حاكم دقيقة هذا حد الحكام مو صح؟
Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel.
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Okay.
Golden House?
Golden...
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow!
واو شنو واو؟
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax.
هاي فتاة.
But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives, but this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in
عدوني
the
شباب
rite.
ادري تسويت هاي بس اسوي حكي وايد. اوكي؟
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
اوكي.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
واحد شباب انا ما ادري العب هاي اللعبة حيل عجبتني ما ادري العبها دون ما اسوي قصة فهذا الحكي واي ادزن او اسهنه وانا احكي كم من غير فيديو فاتمنى ما تزنون شباب وادي صار مقطع حيل قوي لان قريبا وانتهي شباب فشباب اتمنى ما تنون حماسكم ذاك هذا البوكان تبعناه منه والحراس ناس 9 فغير
Be mindful of your personal safety.
هاي بوكان وحاصون وعلى قدمه يعني وما شلون 109 فوق القلعة هي القاهرة هاي السؤال اللي ما يعني عارفه مين اللي ينتقد في هذا إيه. وين هاي؟ حلو جواي اول مرة جينا عليه. حتى ما ادري
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
هم يحجون لا تبيع ما يتفاجئون يعني يحسون يوميا يشوفون هيك مخلوقات ما شنو السالفة.
Golden Housemaiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have...
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti.
هاي معلومات. راحت الحلقة عشان مملش. زين.
Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow! A true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
كلهم.
Again?
ما أخي. بس مو كل الكمية، أخي كمية معقولة.
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the Seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time.
Okay.
But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the Seven in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case.
هذا ليش أحس يحب الجزارة أكثر من القتال؟ لأن هذا يحب القتال كثيرا.
Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any Mora on you?
غير سأل قد عنده
You
سؤال.
forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
عفوا يسأل عن المال. ما أعتقد بها شخصية هاي.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
ليش ما حس ما عنده اي مال هذا كنه.
Yes, in a sense.
امسحت قاد وحوش قاتل وحوش وانت قوي.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
اخيرا والله دخلت. يا شباب
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
اللعبة هاي بيها شد محادثات وايد. يا ريت هاي المحادثات يعني يخليهم مختصرة. نحن نفاز واللعبة يعني العب.
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
Okay.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
I will wait for you near the statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
لا تفهم بعد مليت من الحكي. مليت من الحكي خوي ما هاي يبيع لي زهور. هنشوف.
May the rumor.
لا ما يبيع. وين بكان كان مفتوح هسه؟ ثالث الدور. هاي بكان كان زينتنا. المهم شباب عندنا صار وايد حكي ولغي وايد شباب ودوا من انتم ما يعرف اي قديز يقول لي صباح الفيديو. هسه مفيد انتم من يمتم زغم دزموا واستمتعوا باللعبة. عملنا صارت من حلقة مملة بالنسبة لكم من الشباب يستمتعون بيها. وعدونا مرة ثانية عن مشاكل اللي صارت بالكهرباء عندي لما راح الفيديو كله. المهم شباب عملنا استمتعت الشباب. اخلي قتال البوس غير مرة يعني يا بوس قاتلته شوفوا البوسات اللي قاتلته بالحلقات اللي راح تسبب كهرباء هذا هزمته بقوة. هذا الحاجة راح اهزم غير الفيديو القادم ساعة وهذا دول اهزم فيديو سوا فيديو واحد. ف أنا شباب عزمت المقطع شباب عدوني شباب على هاي الاشياء حدثت. وأنا عزمتم فيديو شباب والفيديوهات القادمة سائرة ما بيها كلها حكي بيها كلها موزعات تيست وهيك. فحماسه شباب واشوفكم حلقات قادمة. See you.